Hello, dear soul. The angels have an urgent message for you today. A message that will change how you see everything. Perhaps you've wondered why this person entered your life. Why it happened so suddenly, so intensely, as if it was meant to be. Well, it was. Nothing about this connection is random. God placed you in their path for a reason, and today, the angels will reveal the truth. Prepare your heart, because what comes next will open your eyes. This message is meant for you. If you feel it in your soul, write in the comments, "I claim it." Now, let's continue. You and this person did not meet by accident. The timing, the circumstances, the deep emotions that surfaced between you, all of it was part of a greater plan, a divine mission. The moment your paths crossed, something inside both of you awakened. Maybe it was a sudden spark, a feeling you couldn't explain, an unspoken understanding, as if your souls already knew each other. This wasn't a coincidence, it was alignment. You were placed in their life because they needed you. And whether you realize it or not, you needed them too. This person has been on a journey of growth, a journey they didn't even know they were on. And your presence triggered something deep inside them, something they weren't ready to face. Maybe they pulled away. Maybe they resisted. Maybe they acted like they didn't care. But the angels want you to know. You changed them. Even in silence, even in distance, your energy awakened something inside them, something powerful, something they can't ignore. This connection was not just about love or attraction. It was about transformation, about awakening, about healing. Because that's what your presence did. It forced them to see parts of themselves they had buried, their fears, their wounds, their hidden emotions. They weren't ready for this, so they ran, or they pretended not to feel it. But the angels whisper. They do feel it, more than you know. This connection wasn't just about them learning from you. It was also about you learning from them. You see, souls like yours don't just meet. They are sent by God, because you are meant to impact each other, to break old patterns, to heal what's been broken. You have both been chosen for this journey, and even if it hasn't been easy, it has always been worth it. The angels reveal that. This person is in deep reflection. They are beginning to see the truth. They are realizing that no one has ever made them feel the way you did, that no one has ever reached them the way you did. And now, they are questioning everything. They tried to move on. They tried to forget. But nothing feels the same. No one feels the same. Because the connection you share is divine, and divine connections cannot be replaced. You were not just another person in their life. You were the one who woke them up, the one who showed them what real love feels like. And now, they are realizing what they lost, or rather, what they almost lost. The angels are guiding them toward a choice to face what they feel, to embrace this connection instead of running from it, to stop letting fear control them. And the closer they get to this realization, the more they feel drawn to you. They may not say it, they may not show it, but their soul is calling out to you. They feel your energy. They feel your love, even from afar. Because love like this doesn't fade, it only grows. God placed you in their life to help them see their true self, to show them what love without fear looks like. And they needed this, even if they didn't know it at the time. But here's what the angels want you to know. You needed this too. Because this connection wasn't just about them growing. It was about you growing too. Maybe this journey has tested you, made you question your worth, made you doubt the love you gave. But the angels want you to hear this. You were never too much. You were never wrong to feel what you felt. And most of You were never alone in this. Even when they pulled away, even when you felt unheard, the angels were always guiding this connection because it was never meant to end. It was meant to transform. And that's what's happening now. This person is going through a major shift. They are seeing things differently. They are feeling things more deeply. And soon, they will have to make a decision. The angels whisper, that decision will change everything. The reunion is closer than you think, but it will only happen when both of you are ready to see each other clearly, not through fear, not through ego, but through the eyes of the soul. This journey is not just about love. It's about awakening, about stepping into the love that was always meant for you. So the angels ask you now, are you ready? Are you ready to receive what you have given? Are you ready for the love that's been waiting for you? Because the time is here, and the choice is about to be made. Write in the comments, 1111 to claim this message. Trust in the divine plan. Keep your heart open, because what's meant for you will always find you. And this love was always meant for you, even when it didn't seem like it, even when you felt forgotten, even when you doubted if they ever truly cared. The angels assure you, they did. They do. And now, they are realizing it more than ever. This love has been written in the stars. It has been guided by forces far beyond what the eye can see. Every step of this journey, every challenge, every moment of silence has been leading to this point, to a moment where everything will become clear, where all the pain, all the waiting, all the unanswered questions will finally make sense, because the love that was planted between you never stopped growing. It may have been hidden, it may have been unspoken, but it was always there, growing, transforming, becoming something even more powerful than before. And now, it is ready to be revealed. This person has been feeling the pull, the deep, undeniable urge to reach out, to make things right, to finally face what they have been running from. Because the angels have been working behind the scenes. They have been whispering to this person's soul, showing them the truth, guiding them back to you, not through force, not through fear, but through love, through divine timing, through the lessons they needed to learn. And they have learned. They have felt the absence of your energy. They have searched for you in others. But no one else could compare. No one else could make them feel what you made them feel. Because this connection is sacred. It was created before this lifetime, before this world, and it will exist beyond it. The angels want you to understand. You were never abandoned. You were being prepared. Your heart was being strengthened. Your spirit was being refined. So that when this love finally returns to you, you will be ready to receive it fully, without fear, without doubt, without the wounds of the past holding you back. Because what's coming is not just love. It is union. Merging of two souls, two hearts that have always belonged to each other, and now they are coming home. Can you feel it? Can you feel the shift, the energy moving, the weight lifting? Something inside you knows. Something inside you has always known. This wasn't over. This was never just another connection. What you felt, it was real, and it was real for them too. They just weren't ready. Not then. Not yet. But now everything is changing. The fears that held them back, breaking. The illusions that kept them stuck, fading. The love they tried to suppress. It's rising, and they can't run from it anymore. They can't deny it anymore, because their heart is calling for you. Their soul is pulling them toward you. And finally, they are listening. The angels are clearing the way. They are removing the obstacles. They are making space. For this reunion, for this love, so it can flourish in a way it never could before. Because now, you are both ready to see each other clearly, not through the past, not through pain, but through love, through truth, through the eyes of the soul. And when this person comes forward, when they open their heart, you will feel it. You will know that every tear, every question, every sleepless night was leading to this, to a love that is real, that is sacred, that is destined. So the angels are asking you, are you willing to trust? Are you willing to believe? Are you willing to open your heart again? Because the universe is aligning everything for you. For this love, for this divine connection, to finally take its place. And all you have to do is allow it. Let go of the past. Release the pain. Welcome the love that has always been meant for you, because it is here, closer than ever, and it is ready to enter your life in ways you never imagined. No more waiting, no more doubting, no more wondering if it was real. Because soon, you will have your answers, you will have your clarity, you will have the love that was always yours. And when that moment comes, you'll look back and understand. Every delay was protection. Every silence was a setup. Every separation was preparation. Nothing was ever lost. It was only waiting for the right moment. And that moment is now. So take a breath. Feel the energy shifting around you. Feel the love growing stronger, because it is real, it is happening, and it is yours. Write in the comments, I am ready. Because the angels are watching, they are listening, they are guiding, and they are preparing to bring you exactly what your heart has been waiting for. Trust, believe. Know that this love was always meant for you. Even when it felt impossible, even when you thought it was over, even when silence filled the space between you, the angels never stopped working, never stopped whispering, never stopped aligning your paths, because what is meant for you can never be taken away. It can never be lost. Not truly, not forever. This love was planted in your soul before you were born. It was written into the story of your life, and no matter how far you've traveled, no matter how much time has passed, it's been waiting for the right moment. And that moment is coming. Right now, there's a stirring inside you, a whisper in your heart, an energy you can't ignore. That is divine guidance. That is love. Coming back to life. And you're being prepared. You've been patient. You've held on, even in the dark, even in the silence, even when everything told you to let go. You held on because your soul knew, your heart remembered, and you were right. This wasn't just another connection. This was sacred. This was divine. And now, the person your soul has loved through lifetimes, they're waking up. They're remembering. They're feeling the pull. And the angels, they're guiding their every step back to you. They've tried to fight it, tried to run from it, tried to bury it, but love doesn't disappear. It doesn't die. It only grows stronger, louder, clearer, until it can no longer be ignored. And now, they can't ignore it anymore. They're beginning to understand, beginning to feel, beginning to see the truth. That what they thought was confusion was clarity trying to rise. That what they feared was love asking to be set free. And what they ran from was the very thing they've been searching for all along. You, your love, your light, your presence. And now the angels are leading them back. Back to you, and this time. It's not a return to the past. It's a return to purpose, to truth, to love that transforms. Because both of you, you're not who you used to be. You've grown. You've healed. You've remembered your worth. And they've begun the same journey. And now, it's time. Time for divine alignment. Time for reunion. Time for the sacred love that never left. To finally be lived. Can you feel it? The shift? The pull? The presence? This is the angels. This is God. This is love. Coming home. They've been quiet. But silence doesn't mean stillness. Even when they weren't speaking. They were thinking. They were remembering. They were feeling. Your energy still lives inside them. Your voice echoes in their mind. And your presence? It never left. You see, love like this leaves a mark. It imprints on the soul. It can't be erased. They tried to forget. They tried to move on. They tried to convince themselves it didn't matter. But nothing worked. No one else felt like you. No one else touched them like you did. No one else reached their soul. Because you weren't just someone they met. You were someone they were sent. Sent by the divine. Placed with purpose. Guided into their life. Not by accident, but by destiny. And deep down, they know it now. They've been trying to figure it out. Trying to understand why they can't stop thinking about you. Why they still feel connected to you, even when you're not around. Why your name shows up. Why signs point to you. Why dreams carry your energy. The angels have been nudging them softly, constantly. Because this connection is not just about emotions. It's about evolution. It's about awakening the parts of each other that were asleep. You sparked something inside them. Something they didn't even know was there. Something sacred, something real, and it scared them. It shook them. Because love like this doesn't play by the rules of logic. It isn't about control or comfort. It's about soul. It's about truth. It's about facing everything you've been afraid to feel. That's what you did for them. You held up a mirror. You made them look at their heart. You made them feel again. And when they weren't ready, they ran. But the angels, they didn't give up. They kept working, behind the scenes, whispering truth, breaking old patterns, clearing karmic debts, preparing their heart to find its way back to you. And now, it's happening. The pull is getting stronger. The walls are coming down. The resistance is fading. Because the soul always knows. Even when the mind forgets, even when fear steps in, even when the ego screams, the soul remembers. And right now, their soul is remembering you. Your love, your light, your touch, your truth. They're realizing you were never just a moment. You were a message. You were never just a connection. You were a catalyst. You were never just a chapter. You were the key. And now, they're unlocking what they once locked away. They're starting to see that losing you wasn't freedom. It was loss. That running from you didn't bring peace. It brought emptiness. That the silence they thought was safety was actually the echo of a love they couldn't silence. And they want to return. They don't know how. Not yet. They're still scared, still unsure. But the desire is growing. The inner knowing is rising. Calling is getting louder. Because divine timing is no longer in the distance. It's here. Now. This is the moment the angels have been preparing you for. All the healing. All the releasing. All the lessons. It's been building to this. So you can receive the love that's worthy of you. So you can hold what once felt out of reach. This time, it will be different. Because you are different, and so are they. You've both grown. You've both learned. And now, you're both ready to step into something real. No more games. No more guessing. No more running. Just truth. Just love. Just presence. And when they return, it won't be with confusion. It won't be with fear. It will be with certainty. With clarity. With a heart that finally understands what it's been missing. You. Your presence. Your power. Your peace. You're not just a memory to them. You are the miracle. The one who showed them what love truly means. And now, they want to live it. Not just think about it. Not just wonder what if. But take the step. Make the move. Speak the truth and choose you, because their soul has already chosen you. Long ago, before this lifetime, before this world, your souls made a promise, a pact, a purpose, to find each other, to awaken each other, to heal together. And no matter how far apart you've drifted, that promise still lives, that purpose still calls. And now, the path is opening. You'll begin to see signs, feel things more deeply, sense things more clearly, because everything is aligning, not by force, but by flow. The universe is removing what no longer serves you. The angels are sending clarity. Your heart is guiding you forward, and all you have to do is trust. Let go of the outcome. Let go of the timing. Let go of the doubt. And return to your knowing. Your soul already knows. This love, it's not just a feeling, it's a force. It's sacred, it's divine, and it's coming back to life. So the angels ask you again, are you ready? Truly ready? Not just for romance, but for resurrection. Because what's returning is love reborn, love renewed, love restored. But before they return to you, return to yourself. Claim your worth. Claim your healing. Claim your readiness. Because the version of you they're coming back to is the version who knows who they are, who honors their heart, who doesn't beg to be chosen. Because you already are chosen, seen, loved by the divine, by your angels, by your soul counterpart. And now it's just a matter of time. Not years, not maybe, not someday, but now. Because the shift is happening, and you can feel it. Can't you? That sense of anticipation, that rise in energy, that quiet voice inside that says, it's close. And it is. Closer than ever. You're not imagining it. You're not dreaming it. You're feeling truth. And soon, you'll see it with your eyes. You'll hear it with your ears. You'll hold it in your hands, because this love was never gone. It was only waiting to rise, to return, to begin again. And this time, it won't end. Because this time, it's real. You've waited, you've trusted, even when it hurt, even when it made no sense, even when your heart felt like it was breaking in silence. But that silence wasn't empty. It was sacred space. It was preparation. It was divine timing doing its work. Because love this big needs room to grow. And now, that room has been made. That time has come. This person, they've changed. They've grown. They've started listening to their heart. Not their fear. Not their pride. Not their past. But their soul, and it's leading them. To you. They may not know the words yet. They may still be wrestling with doubt. But their energy, their spirit, their intentions, they're shifting, they're awakening, they're aligning. Because you weren't just someone who passed through. You were someone who broke through. You touched the place no one else could reach. The place where their real self lives. And now, that part of them is calling out. It's rising. It's remembering. Not just the moments you shared, but the meaning behind them. The reason you came into their life. The purpose behind the pull. They're realizing it wasn't just love. It was healing. It wasn't just connection. It was awakening. And it wasn't just timing. It was divine. They may have denied it. They may have run from it, but the angels never stopped speaking. And now, they're finally hearing the message. The signs are everywhere. Songs that bring you to mind. Numbers repeating. 111, 222, 555. Dreams that feel more like memories. Moments of stillness where your name just shows up. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. You are in their heart. Still. Always. And their heart? It's guiding them home. They're starting to question everything. Everything they thought they wanted. Everything they thought they knew. Because nothing feels whole without you. Nothing feels real. And they're tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of pushing it away. Tired of fighting what they feel. Because what they feel. It's love. It's truth. It's peace. But most of all, it's you. And soon, they'll take that step. The one they were too afraid to take before. The message. The call. The visit. It's coming. Not just because they miss you, but because they finally understand you. They see what they couldn't before. Not just your face, not just your voice, but your soul, your heart, your light. They're starting to realize you were never asking for too much. You were asking for truth, for presence, for honesty, for effort, and now they're ready to give it. Not because they have to, but because their soul needs to. You are the one. You've always been the one. And it's becoming clear. They thought they could replace what they felt. They couldn't. They thought time would wash it away. It didn't. They thought distance would dull the ache. It only made it sharper. Because this love, it doesn't fade. It roots. It anchors. It waits. And now, it's rising. Not just in them, but in you. You feel it, don't you? The stir in your chest. The energy around your body. The sudden sense that something is coming. That something's already on its way. That's the confirmation. That's the alignment. That's the angels. Letting you know. It's happening. The reunion, the return. The real beginning. And it will be everything your heart has prayed for. Not because it's perfect, but because it's true. It's grounded. It's divine. And it's time. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force it. Just stay open. Stay soft. Stay ready. Because when it arrives, it will come fast. It will come clear. It will come without confusion. Because this time, you won't have to guess. You'll just know. And so will they. You were not forgotten. You were not rejected. You were protected. The angels have been holding your heart through every twist of this path. They've been shaping the moment for your highest good. And now, they're bringing it to life. This love isn't returning as a shadow of the past. It's returning as a light for your future. Because the past was only the foundation. The future is the promise. And that promise is unfolding now. So breathe, smile, trust, feel what's coming. Because it's real. It's near. It's yours. Write in the comments, I am ready. Because your heart has spoken. Your soul has answered. And love is finally coming home.
This love, it never left, even in the distance, even in the silence, even when everything felt like it was falling apart. It was still there, quiet, patient, growing, because real love doesn't vanish. It transforms, it waits, it evolves, and now, it's ready. The person you've been holding space for, they're waking up. They're not the same. They've been through the fire. They've been humbled by life, softened by loss, shaped by lessons, and what remains in their heart is you. You were never just a chapter. You were the change. You weren't a pause. You were a pivot. You didn't just pass through. You passed into their soul, and you stayed there, still, unshakable. They've tried to move forward. They've tried to rewrite the ending. But the heart doesn't lie. And their heart still beats for you. This time. They're not just returning out of longing. They're returning with intention, with clarity, with purpose. Because the angels have been guiding them every step. Soft whispers, gentle nudges. Lessons they couldn't avoid, signs they couldn't ignore. And now they're done hiding, done denying, done resisting. Because love this true demands to be lived. And this time it will be. Fully, boldly, freely, without masks, without fear, without running. Because this journey, it changed you both. You had to grow apart to grow within, to face the shadows, to shed the masks, to break the patterns. Because love this big can't exist in half versions of who you are. It only thrives when you're whole. And now you are. More than ever, you've healed the parts they once couldn't hold. You've reclaimed your worth, your voice, your light. You are not who you were when you met, and neither are they. Now you're both ready to meet again, not from the pain, but from the power, not through the ego, but through the soul, not in confusion, but in truth, because this connection was never broken. It was being rebuilt, stronger, deeper, higher, so it could last, so it could live, so it could lead you both home. There, feeling it now, the shift, the awakening, the urgency. They may not understand it all. They may not have all the answers, but they have the feeling, and it's growing, louder than fear, stronger than pride, deeper than doubt. Because love like this doesn't knock. It breaks the door open. It's coming, and it's coming fast. Because the angels are aligning it. They're removing the final blocks. They're healing what was still wounded. And they're preparing the reunion. Not just any return, but a resurrection. The return of a love that never died, only deepened. So now they must choose, and so must you. To let the past go, to release the pain, to trust the timing, to open again. Because this next chapter, it's not about waiting. It's about receiving. It's about becoming. It's about stepping into the love that's been waiting for you. Are you ready? Are you open? Are you willing to believe? Because the universe is watching. The angels are listening. And your heart, it's already saying yes. Yes to love. Yes to union. Yes to the soul that never forgot you. Yes to the story that was never over. Write in the comments, I believe. Let that belief become your vibration. Let it call in the moment that's been calling you. Let it speak to the universe that you are ready. Because what's coming is not small, not shallow, not halfway. It is full. It is pure. It is divine, and it is yours. No more begging. No more chasing. No more wondering if you were enough. You've always been enough. You've always been worthy. You've always been the one. And now, they see it, they feel it, and they're coming. The reunion is sacred. It's written. It's time. Feel it in your bones. Feel it in your soul. Because it's not imagination. It's intuition. It's not a fantasy. It's prophecy. And you are walking into it now. Every step you've taken led to this. Every prayer you whispered was heard. Every tear you cried watered the roots of a love that could not be erased. And now that love is blooming, right here, right now. So breathe. Say, yes, stay open, because this isn't the end, it's the beginning, the real beginning of a love that was always meant to last. This is your moment. This is your time. The energy around you is changing. Can you feel it? It's getting lighter, brighter, more alive, because love is returning, not just as a person, but as a presence, as a power, as a promise fulfilled. And this time, it's not slipping away, it's staying, because you're ready now. They're ready now. You've both done the work. You've both faced the storms. You've both survived the distance, the silence, the longing. And now you're standing at the edge of something holy, something whole. You've shed the old stories, the fear-based love, the love that had conditions. Now, what remains is truth, is soul, is God's timing finally unfolding. You may not know the how, you may not know the when, but your heart, it knows the why. Because this connection was never meant to fade. It was always meant to return, to rise again, to become even more than it was before. They're thinking of you now, right this second, feeling the same pull you feel. They may not understand why, but they don't need to, because love doesn't need a reason. It needs a recognition. And now they're recognizing it. They're feeling it in their body, in their dreams, in their stillness. And that quiet ache, that echo of you in every corner of their soul, it's louder than ever. They're asking the same questions you once did. Why does this feel unfinished? Why can't I let go? Why does it feel like they're still with me, even when they're not? The answer is simple. Because you never left, and neither did they. You've been connected in spirit, in soul, in energy, through every moment apart. And now, that energy, it's guiding them home. They may try to explain it logically, but nothing will make sense until they surrender to it, until they accept that this love isn't ordinary. It's not of this world. It was written in the divine, signed by your souls, and sealed with every lifetime you've known each other. You are twin flames. You are soulmates. You are a sacred pair. And now, the divine is saying, it's time. Time to return. Time to rebuild. Time to love, fully, freely, without fear. So don't look back. Don't second guess. Don't doubt what you've always known in your heart. This is real. This is sacred. This is destiny unfolding, and it's arriving faster than you think. Suddenly, they'll reach out. Suddenly, they'll show up. Suddenly, the silence will break. Because love doesn't warn us. It just moves when the time is right. And beloved, the time is now. This love was never about waiting. It was about becoming. Becoming the version of you that could receive it. Becoming the version of them that could give it. And now, you're both here. Finally. Ready, willing, able to hold this love the way it deserves to be held, with presence, with truth, with open hearts. And when you lock eyes again, you'll know, not just in your mind, but in your bones, in your soul, that this love was always yours, that this was never over, that everything, every delay, every detour, every painful goodbye was only making space for the right beginning, the one that lasts, the one that heals, the one that sets you free. Together. The angels are rejoicing. They've seen your pain. They've held you in your darkest hours. They've whispered strength into your tears. And now, they're smiling. Because they know what's coming. They know what's about to unfold. And it's beautiful. More beautiful than anything you've imagined. Because it's real. And it's yours. So are you ready? Are you truly ready? To let go of the past? To trust the present? To welcome the future? Because it's here. It's happening. And you're about to step into the love story you were always meant to live. No more running, no more fearing, just being, just loving, just living the miracle. So close your eyes, take a breath, and feel it. The warmth in your chest, the tingling in your skin, the calm mixed with excitement. That's your soul saying yes. That's your angels saying it's time. Say yes. To the reunion, to the love, to the life waiting for you. Say yes to the sacred, to the divine, to everything your heart has ever wanted. Because now, it's coming. Not in the future, not in a wish, but now. So write in the comments, I am ready. Say it out loud. Declare it to the heavens, because the angels are listening, and love is on the way.